Hey guys, it's Damien. Again, I'm back from the Brittle Box Candy Company. A really quick rundown about who I am. I own and operate a candy company that I've grown on the internet. We've had it for about 6 or 7 years. My wife and I. I started it from nothing, and we have grown it into a very successful business that continues to grow. The one thing I've learned over 6 years of being an entrepreneur is having the right mindset. If you want to open a business and operate a business, and especially grow one, when you started from nothing, you better have a pretty strong mindset as to yourself and as to what you want to do with it. When we started, I knew that I wanted to have my own business, but I wasn't sure exactly what type of business to have. This kind of just came about kind of by luck, by just accident. But the one thing about being an entrepreneur that I've learned that's probably the most important thing is every single day that you have your own business, you're going to continue to learn more about yourself, I think, than you will your business. Because there's going to be a lot of challenges, financial challenges, logistical challenges, challenges to think outside the box and market yourself. What we do is, since we've had our business, I've had to learn a lot of extra additional marketing that I didn't learn when I got my degree. I hold a degree in marketing. But when you apply it to your business, the specific type of business that you're in, and with 99% of our business being done through the internet, you have to figure out the other ways to market yourself than traditional ways of marketing your business. We don't do a lot of like local marketing or advertising because it's just an online business, but we use a lot of social media. We've just recently gotten into doing blogs, incorporating blogs and mixing up all the different avenues of social media with our blog, with our website, with the selling platforms that we're on, Amazon, Etsy, and such, and our corporate page. But when it comes to really being an entrepreneur, you have to really want to get up early and you have to stay up late pretty much every single day. So finding something that you enjoy doing and that you're good at, I'm going to tell you straight up, if you're good at making something, if you produce a product, if you're good at whatever that niche or that thing is that you do, using the internet, you can make money doing it. Hands down. If anybody tells you otherwise, they're full of baloney. Anything that you do well, and you can master it by focusing every little bit of effort that you have about learning every single aspect to what you do, you will make money doing it. And you can. There's not one single industry, there's not one single product, there's nothing that you see around you, whether it be a product, a service, or any type of business that doesn't make money for those people who have focused on it and who have learned every little bit that they can learn about it, and they don't give up in pursuing it, and they continue to grow it and grow it and grow it with a passion for doing what they do. If you're an interior designer, you can make money doing that. If you happen to be an inventor, you can make money doing that. There are plenty of inventors who have produced 20, 30 inventions, and they only need one. And from that one, they end up producing millions and millions of dollars and being financially successful, but also allowing them to pursue other things that they want to pursue. It really only takes one idea, and in this day and age, in modern life, it's all about ideas, ideas, ideas. With all due respect to anyone who's working in places like retail or places that are in construction or physical labor, these types of jobs, manual labor jobs, are good jobs, don't get me wrong. But if you're looking to be financially successful, it can be found in advancing and in bringing your ideas to the masses and to the multitudes of people that are out there. If whatever it may be that you're pursuing, if it has to do with an idea and you can market it and you can get people around you who support you with the idea, it's literally limitless. Aside from having my own business and my degree that I've got in marketing, I'm also an inventor, and I've gone through the invention process, and I hold patents to seven patents to inventions that I've created that took several years to complete and to get done with. But I will tell you that in the process of doing that, you learn a heck of a lot more about yourself as opposed to the actual business side of it. When it comes to characteristics, and you hear this from a million people who have been successful in business, I'm not the first to say it, and I won't be the last. But when it comes to being diligent and persistent and patient and everything that involves the success of whatever endeavor that you're going through or that you're going to put your effort and energies in, All of those characteristics are extremely important. And if you don't have the persistence and you end up having diligence and you have dedication, you have it all, but you're just not going to be persistent at it and get up every single day, and you have to pursue it every day and trust the decisions that you're making. Don't even bother becoming an entrepreneur. Don't try to start a business, because if you don't have those characteristics, you may not have them when you first start, because I sure as heck didn't. I did not have all that. I worked for over 20 years. I was in retail. I've worked for Target. I've worked for other retailers and grocery stores and that type of jobs. And every single day that I went to work, I never once enjoyed doing what I did. I felt like a robot that was just constantly going through the motions, and it never fulfilled me. It never allowed me to be creative. It never let me to think for myself, because the one thing you'll do 24/7 when you become an entrepreneur, or if you want to pursue a business, is you have to think. Think and think some more every single day. Decisions you're going to make, ideas that you're going to pursue, ideas that you're not going to pursue. Networking with other people, networking with people who can bring your product or your idea to life, making phone calls, constantly pursuing people that you've never met that you want to send a product sample to. I do that every single day. We get our products into the hands of buyers for grocery chains, because we are in the candy business. But all of those phone calls and those connections and those networking calls, they all have to come from you. So if you are not going to be 100% dedicated or 100% into what you're going to do, then you may not want to start it. But I know for sure that you're not. You may have an idea of what you would like to do, but the direction that you take or the direction that you go into, it may not necessarily be that clear to you at first, and that's fine. When we started our business, the only thing I knew is I didn't want to work for retail anymore. I simply wanted to have my own business, but I was not sure what that may be. After I realized that we started off with a few items, we actually started to do gourmet Italian cookies, and we just made it from scratch. I didn't have a master plan to do it. I didn't have any marketing ideas. I didn't have any social media. We just simply made them. I put them up on eBay, and I started to sell some. Then I started to sell even more. So then I added a few more and a handful of different other types of cookies, and then I started doing candies. And little by little, we started to add more to it, and I realized that I could actually be creative enough to create some other types of things, such as cake balls, chocolate-covered pretzels. As of today, we have over 500 items that we offer, and we've shipped to 15 countries around the world just using our internet, using the marketing skills that I applied to social media. But none of that would have happened if I had just given up the first couple of weeks, because I didn't know exactly the direction. Every single day, it actually teaches me and shows me where I need to go with the business, with the company. Now we're looking into doing snacks and doing into some prepackaged items. Every single day that you've got your business, kind of keep your eye open. Be aware of the opportunities that come to you and the ideas that you may have sitting at your desk. While you're working on one thing, you may have an idea. Write it down. Scribble it down on a piece of paper or a pad. Keep a pad with you. Keep your ideas written down, because I normally go back to those ideas, and then in a few weeks later, I've got another product that I have up, and then it's selling. So you got to be open-minded to whatever may come your way. Opportunities that come, just be aware of them. A lot of people may not realize the opportunities when they come to them. We get contacted a few days ago. I got contacted by somebody in another state that was interested in our product in a coffee shop. I would have never thought of introducing our product into a coffee shop, but independent coffee shops are everywhere. The type of products that we sell are something that can be put into those. So then it gets me thinking, maybe I should contact some independent coffee shops. Places like the Starbucks and some other mass-produced places, they're just not a right fit for what we do. But you can get 100 different coffee shops selling your products all over the country, and out of the blue, there's a whole other avenue for sales for something I've never thought of. So kind of be open to the idea of letting other people contact you, coming to you, maybe even throwing ideas to you, and just be aware of them. I'm going to have a few other videos that I'm going to post up that'll show you some other examples of what we do to direct our business and how we kind of listen to the business in a sense and let it show us what we can do with what we do. So I do hope that this kind of helped you out. If you had any questions, please let me know down below and I'll answer them. If you like our video, that would be great. Subscribe to us. I'll have a handful of new videos pretty much every week. So hopefully that helps you guys. Thanks.